Oof. Is this not the most aesthetic thing you guys have ever seen in your life? I also can't even lie to you. This isn't the poppy. The poppy was gross. This is regular Coke. So I finished my farm notes, my discussion, and my quiz. And now I just have to work on this paper. Technically, only 1 to 2 pages are due tomorrow. We just have to write the introduction and background, and then the entire class, like every couple of weeks, you submit part of the paper. But I don't know, I'm torn. I kind of just want to write the whole thing because I'm not doing anything today, and I don't know, like, I feel like it's just going to get busy during the year. So I'm going to definitely just write the first part right now. But I think I'm going to go ahead and outline the second part, and I might just go ahead and write the whole paper. And then that way I can just kind of upload it in parts. But I'm kind of feeling tired, hence the soda. I have the BK song stuck in my head. BK, have it your way. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another vlog. I'm super excited because today I'm gonna be, well, it's actually the nighttime, but tomorrow and today I'm just gonna be sharing with you guys, taking you through my days in lab. So today was really exciting because we got to take home our sterile dressing change and also the Foley catheter kits. My full kit is actually in my car, but I got a second kit because the teacher used mine as a demonstration. So I only have part of that here, but I just want to show you guys because I feel like I always show you what I get from lab and it's super fun. So the first thing, this is the catheter that we got, the Foley. So the kit just kind of looks like this. The entire kit includes this. It also has like sterile gloves. It has the saline. It kind of has a lot of stuff in it. Like I said, that box is in my car because we're going to be using it tomorrow, and I just brought this up with me and I ran out of hands. So that's where we're at. And then next we got these kits. They look like this. They are sterile dressing changes. We get one kit to practice with, and then when we do our test out for the skill, we'll get a brand new one. So this came with, well, it didn't come with all this, but we got extra. So these are exam gloves. So these are sterile gloves here. I got 3 of them. So I'm going to be able to practice the actual sterile glove changes quite a few times, which I'm really excited about. And then I just took some gloves from lab so that I could just practice them anyway, because we still need gloves to clear out the wound and everything like that. So sterile gloves, regular gloves. I also got a pair of tweezers. I got my red bag. I also got my sterile field, and this is all for practice. Like I said, I'm gonna get a new one, so I'm gonna be reusing this all the time, so it's not a super big deal. I got tape. I also got the pad and then the gauze, and then you just pour the saline solution in here. The only thing I don't have that I need to get is I have these Sharpies that I talked about in my school supplies video, and I really need to get something to attach my Sharpies to my badge because we like need them. And then the last thing in this was the simulated swab sticks, which if I open these up, oh, these are actually, kind of upset that I opened them. These are actually covered in saline wash, so I need to put these in like a Ziploc bag or something. We got a bunch of stuff for fun. So this is my fundamentals book. It's my pride and joy, my baby. I feel like I'm harboring a really big secret because the last time, if you guys watch my vlog, you would know that I had a big exam. I had my first fundamentals exam. It's worth 25% of our grade. So pretty big exam. All of our exams are a pretty big deal. You have to get a 74% in the class to pass. I got a 72 on the exam. I got one question wrong. Well, I got more than one question wrong on the exam, but I needed one more question to pass the exam. But you know, here's how I feel about it. Like at first when I got the test grade back, I was super upset and disappointed in myself, and obviously like not how I wanted to kickstart anything. And I feel like you guys kind of saw, like I really was doing a lot to prepare for the exam. I definitely could have brushed up on some more reading. I know that now. I also feel like I had a lot going on in my personal life. I was super sick. I was sick for like a week. I had a friend come into town, and that was like, you know, stressful in itself, because just like entertaining and working and my job, it just was a lot going on, and I need to better manage that. I've since then quit one of my jobs. I haven't quit. I just like told them I'm not going to work as much anymore. For this exam, we are being tested on a couple of different things. So the first thing that we're being tested on is vital signs, which we already started in lab. I feel pretty good about. And then also asepsis, wound care. So sterile dressing, wound care. Basically, I've started going through the chapters. I'm going to make flashcards this weekend for them. We have basically this upcoming week is really important that I'm studying. So I'm trying to get caught up on all my farm stuff and anything else that's going to like be going on in the next 2 weeks that's not fun, so that I can really just focus on funds. But I did start going through some questions this morning. I think, did I or did I not? Okay, yeah. So I started working on my questions and rationales again. I found this to be super helpful because you learn a lot going through rationales, because you might not get that same question on the exam, but you might get something else similar to it. And if you like write the rationale out for all the other choices, you might know like, oh, okay, I was looking for contact precautions in this one, but you know, in the rationale it talked about how one of them was an airborne precaution. And then your question is, what precaution do you need to take for this disease? And you know it's airborne because it was part of your rationale for another question. So this is kind of what I do with these questions. I just go in and answer them and then write the rationales out for them. And I find it to be really helpful. I feel like nobody's gonna take my advice. I just failed an exam, LOL. And I'm really excited because our lab teacher gave us this disease precaution sheet, and I think this is going to be so helpful because this is a big part of the exam, is knowing which is affiliated with which precaution. So the paper just looks like this, and then I highlighted at the top here whether it was airborne, droplet, or contact precautions, and then I went through and filled them all out, and then I went back and highlighted them here. So I'm going to double check these tomorrow before I make my flashcards, because I want to make sure I get them right. And then we also got this big handout. It's 48 questions, and then there's multiple parts to all the different ones. So I kind of started on this. I kind of want to finish it. I should probably honestly just finish this tonight. But I am pretty tired. And today I had a meeting during my break, so I didn't really get to do anything. But tomorrow I'll have a lot of time, so I'll probably work on this stuff tomorrow during break, just because it's late and I have an early day tomorrow, and I may or may not be working at the job I said I just quit because they like asked me to come in, and I kind of want to because we're moving in. And then yeah, this is just about PPE, and this is about disease specific isolation requirements, so recommendations. And that is pretty much what I worked on today. So I'm gonna go ahead and shower and get ready for bed and relax. What's up, you guys? Welcome back. So I want to just quickly tell you about my day, and then I am going to be hopping in the shower and heading to bed. So today I had my theory and my lab class. It's a fundamentals day all the way around. I have a 3-hour break in between my classes, which is honestly pretty long, but like not long enough to go home yet. So I don't go home. So it's 3-hour break in between. So my theory class is about 2 hours long, and then my lab is like 3 hours. So pretty much I went to theory. I got a lot done. I started some flashcards, and then what you guys saw was after I went to a study room and worked more on flashcards. I'm like, I have one more flashcard to finish for my unit on, I think, infection control, I think is what it was. And I need to go back and make flashcards for vital signs. And then the last unit we're being tested on, not next week, but the following week, is wound care. Wound care is like a 50-page chapter in itself, and there's just so much work that goes into it. So my goal is this weekend to finish all of my flashcards so I don't have to worry about them. And then next week is just study the material. So that next week, I don't take the exam until Thursday, but we are passing this exam, okay? We're passing this exam, and I'm gonna do absolutely everything that I can think of to pass this exam. So these are the flashcards. I started these pink ones, which are gonna be my wound care cards in class because we started this lecture, but this is basically just kind of like what my other flashcards look like. A lot of our test is based off of the book, so I got a lot of this. Actually, all of this is from the book. Like all of these steps and stuff, like this question. There's like a box in the book that says like protective isolation, procedural concerns. So definitely a lot of information. I mean, some of these flashcards have like one thing on them, and then some of them have like this. So it's a lot to kind of like retain. So if I can get this all done, then like 2 days I can focus on the green, 2 days I can focus on the pink, 2 days I can focus on what's going to be the blue. And like I said, I still have, the green is like the shortest chapter out of all of them. So I'm in for a good time. But I feel confident in myself, and I feel confident in any of you. If you're in a similar boat, we're going to get through this. We're going to do what we have to do, and we are going to get good grades on our exams because we're passing this class. I don't care what I have to do. I do not care how many organs I have to sell. I'm going to pass this exam. All right, you guys, I'm about to get started on my next set of flashcards. So I'm just going to be adding to this ring here. I'm doing my vital signs cards, which are going to be in blue. And just in case you guys are wondering, these I got off of Amazon. I don't have the exact information off the top of my head, but I talked about these in my nursing school supplies haul video. They came with all these different colors already and these rings. So super great, really nice and convenient. So that is just what I'm using for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Got One Tree Hill pulled up, ready to go. All right, you guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop this vlog here tonight. So it's Sunday night, it's about to be a new week. I'm gonna try and edit this and get it up for you tomorrow. But yeah, basically I kind of just went to the studio today. I worked a little bit, I got some homework done. Starbucks was kind of a bust, so I ended up just going to the studio super early and working on most of my homework there. And then what you just saw is my boyfriend quizzing me. So I'm doing 25 flashcards a night, 25 new flashcards a night, and I'm gonna just add on to my pile. So yeah, 25 seems like a lot, but honestly, I don't think I have more than 100 in that pile I showed you. I have a little bit more to go, but definitely think it's manageable because my exam's not until next Thursday. So send me all of the luck in the world, you guys. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time.